The world around us is about to change, not because of new machines, but because of what they're made from. Scientists are creating materials that heal, bend, and even think, transforming science fiction into reality. From metals that move like living creatures to concrete that grows back after cracks, these discoveries are rewriting the laws of physics and engineering. Stay until the end, because number 1 could completely redefine the future of energy, construction, and even life itself. These are the 8 futuristic materials that seem impossible, but exist. 8. Liquid metal alloy, Gallinstan. It looks like mercury, a shimmering, silver liquid sliding across a table. But unlike mercury, it's non-toxic and stable. This is Gallinstan, a futuristic liquid metal alloy that remains fluid at room temperature. Composed of gallium, indium, and tin, it conducts electricity like solid metal, yet stretches, deforms, and reconnects itself after being cut. When electric current passes through it, the metal moves. It flows, climbs, and reshapes, reacting as if it were alive. Scientists in China and Japan have already built soft robots using Gallinstan, machines that can squeeze through narrow gaps, reform, and even solidify again on command, just like the T-1000 in Terminator 2. Imagine a drone that repairs itself mid-flight, or a medical robot that slips through arteries to deliver medicine, then dissolves when the job is done. This metal doesn't just conduct electricity, it conducts imagination. But while this one flows like liquid life, the next material heals like human skin. 7. Self-healing glass. We've all cracked a phone screen, but what if glass could repair itself? In 2017, a Japanese student at the University of Tokyo accidentally discovered a polymer that could fuse back together. No glue, no heat, just pressure and time. By simply pressing the broken edges together, the glass reforms. Hydrogen bonds reconnect its molecular chains, and within hours, the fracture disappears, leaving a surface smooth, clear, and nearly as strong as before. Tech giants are now experimenting with similar materials for smartphone screens, windshields, and even solar panels. A future where glass repairs itself could eliminate millions of tons of waste every year and save us all from those heartbreaking cracks. It's the dream of permanence, objects that don't break, they heal. And while this glass mends itself, the next material could stop a bullet while remaining crystal clear. 6. Transparent aluminum, Alon. It sounds like something from Star Trek, and it is. In the show, transparent aluminum was fiction. In reality, it's Alon, short for aluminum oxynitride. Alon is created by sintering aluminum powder under extreme heat and pressure, transforming it into a transparent crystal that's 3 times harder than steel. It's so tough that a pane just a few centimeters thick can stop a .50 caliber round or survive an explosion without cracking. Unlike glass, it doesn't shatter. It absorbs energy and stays clear. It's already used in military aircraft, spacecraft, and armored vehicles. NASA and the US Air Force are testing it for next-generation fighter jet canopies and satellite sensors. Imagine the windows of tomorrow, clear as glass, strong as armor, and light enough to withstand space travel. Alon isn't just a material, it's invisible protection. And while this one guards us from force, the next discovery may one day power the entire planet. 5. Graphene, the miracle material, stronger than diamond, thinner than a human hair. Graphene is a single sheet of carbon atoms arranged in a perfect honeycomb pattern, and it's rewriting every rule of modern science. It's 200 times stronger than steel, conducts electricity faster than copper, and is nearly weightless. A single sheet could cover a football field, yet weigh less than a paperclip. Since its discovery in 2004, graphene has been called the material that will change the world. It's now being used to create ultra-fast batteries that charge in seconds, flexible electronic screens, and water filters that can desalinate seawater at near zero energy cost. Chinese scientists even developed graphene paint that captures sunlight during the day and releases it as heat at night, turning walls into batteries. In medicine, graphene sensors can detect diseases from a single breath. It's the foundation of the next industrial revolution. Invisible, ultra-thin, and nearly indestructible. But while graphene changes how we power our world, the next material looks like it defies the laws of gravity themselves. 4. Aerogel, the lightest solid on Earth. It looks like smoke trapped in solid form, a ghostly blue block that seems to float. This is aerogel, a material so light it's 99.8% empty space. Developed by NASA, aerogel is made by removing liquid from a gel and leaving behind an ultra-porous network of silica. It's light enough to rest on a flower without bending its petals, yet strong enough to support thousands of times its own weight. Aerogel can withstand 1,200 degrees and insulate better than any known material. NASA used it to protect Mars rovers from extreme heat and to capture dust particles from comets without damaging them. Today, it's used in building insulation, energy systems, and spacesuits. Future versions may even filter air pollution or store energy in transparent, flexible panels. It's a material so ethereal, scientists call it frozen smoke. And while aerogel feels like solid air, the next discovery could make objects, and even people, disappear. 3. The invisible fabric, metamaterial cloak. What if you could bend light and vanish? That's the goal of metamaterials, engineered substances that manipulate electromagnetic waves in impossible ways. By creating microscopic structures smaller than a wavelength of light, scientists can redirect photons around an object, making it appear invisible. At Duke University and Southeast University in China, researchers have already demonstrated cloaks that make small objects disappear from both radar and visible light. The next generation will be wearable, flexible fabrics that can hide a person, a vehicle, or even an aircraft in plain sight. Beyond the battlefield, the same principle could transform architecture and art. Imagine walls that turn transparent, or clothing that changes color like a chameleon. The world's first invisibility cloak isn't fantasy anymore. It's being stitched in labs today. And while metamaterials manipulate light, the next one manipulates life itself. 2. Living concrete. Concrete built our civilization, but now it can grow. At the University of Colorado Boulder, scientists created living concrete by mixing sand, gel, and photosynthetic bacteria. The result? A material that regenerates cracks, absorbs carbon dioxide, and even reproduces. Keep it moist and exposed to sunlight, and one brick can grow several others, like coral expanding underwater. This living concrete not only repairs itself, but also captures carbon, making it carbon negative. It could be used to build habitats in deserts, disaster zones, or even on Mars, where materials that self-replicate could mean survival. It's the first time engineers blurred the line between biology and architecture. Buildings that breathe, grow, and evolve. It's not science fiction anymore. It's the beginning of living cities. And yet, the final material on our list doesn't live, move, or think. It simply contains more power than anything we've ever imagined. 1. Metallic hydrogen. For decades, scientists called it the holy grail of materials. Hydrogen, the simplest element in the universe, compressed so intensely that it turns into a solid metal. Inside a diamond anvil cell, researchers at Harvard managed to create it, just for a few moments, glowing with unimaginable energy. At those pressures, electrons move freely, turning hydrogen into the most powerful conductor ever known. If stabilized, metallic hydrogen could carry electricity with zero resistance, revolutionizing everything from energy grids to quantum computers. It could power fusion reactors, launch spacecraft to Mars, and fuel propulsion systems with efficiency no chemical engine could match. Even a gram could release enough energy to lift rockets into orbit, cleanly, silently, endlessly. It's not just a discovery. It's a glimpse of the future of power itself. Scientists call it the key to unlimited energy. And though it's only been seen once, that single flash proved the impossible can exist. From metals that flow like water to concrete that lives and breathes, these materials prove that we're entering an era where matter itself becomes intelligent. They will rebuild our cities, reshape our technologies, and redefine what life on Earth and beyond looks like. The next revolution won't come from faster machines or stronger engines, but from the materials inside them. Every discovery on this list began as an idea too strange to believe, until someone built it. That's how science moves forward, one impossible thing at a time. So which of these materials amazed you the most? Would you live in a house that heals itself, or wear clothes that make you invisible? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the innovations shaping our future. Because the next time you touch metal, glass, or stone, it might already be alive.